What is going on in Kenny Wallace's race shop on this cold January night? Ooh, it's warm in here. All right, got the trailer in here. We got a big snowstorm coming. Got all the tires unmounted. And the trailer's looking good. What's up in here? No race car. All right. Got the toolbox in here looking good. Yep. That's my pit lift that lifts the race car up. This is my Weir's machine that measures the stiffness in my rear springs. That's my nitrogen for my shocks. Of course, I keep a spare nose for the front of the car. And this is amazing. This thing right here will carry some parts. We got motor parts. We got shocks. We got rear suspension, front suspension, brake parts. We got lots of tire accessories there. This is where I keep my helmet, my Hans device, and my fire suits usually hang there. Yeah, we're right. Hey, what's in here, Herman? This is where I keep all my tire equipment. That's my grinder to grind the tires. Got some good looking stuff in here. All right. Looking good. What else is in here? I think that's it. We're going to keep on rolling. And people say, what's going on? What do you do during the winter? Well, we got the Tulsa shootout on, like any race shop would be. So yeah, we like watching our racing here on TV. We're always locked and loaded on flow. Let's see if oh man, that guy just spun him right out. Got right up in him, just wouldn't let off. And actually, Ibach sponsors me too. So this was great timing. All right, everybody. So you're saying, what do you got going on in here? Well, you know, my son-in-law, Brody, he's a big story. He's a big story. We're going to get to Brody in a minute. But my race car is looking good. It's all fresh. There it is. The legendary generator that I bought. Yep, got that from Harbor Freight. I paid $365 total. We got the motor, got a spare motor here. Just got it all fresh. Got my headers. So, yep, just got this rebuilt from Chad Mullins. So that cost me $10,500 to be rebuilt. So that's a $10,500 rebuild. That's all new valve springs and pistons and that motor was really good to me. I got 47 nights. Can you believe that? Praise the Lord. 47 nights out of that motor and not one oil leak. That was probably one of my best motors ever in my history. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. The headers for next year, those are Schoenfeld headers. They're awesome. I went with a new muffler. I wasn't happy that muffler. I had it mounted wrong, so I put a new muffler on. We got the motor cabinet here. What's in the motor cabinet? Well, let's see what I got. All right. I love my air filters. Those babies are just awesome. And of course, wicks right there. Yeah, I got nice little odds and ends. But you know, I run Willie's carburetors. Got some spare stuff here. Another carburetor in here. These are my flywheels. But yeah, Everything's all cleaned up, ready to go. Man, love these damn header gaskets. Those things are so badass. They're metal, kind of like a metal. They work so good on my headers. I got my safety clean tank here. Yep. And, oh boy, can't do without that. Can't do without that. Love that little pit bike. It's pretty awesome. Brody, we're going to get to Brody. There's some of my sheet metal from the dome. We're going to show you what we're doing there in a minute. I just got a quarter panel left from the dome, looks like. Sold both the doors. Brody and all his carbon fiber, boy. You definitely want a Fusion Outlaw Cart from Brody. He's got it going on. He sure does. All right, everybody. We got the car with the dyno headers on the 15th of January. We're going to go to Willie's, and we're going to dyno the car, and we got the sensors ready. They'll put sensors in each one of these, and we'll measure the temperature. We're going to measure the temperature. We're going to make sure that the cylinders are tuned just perfectly. We do not want to burn a piston. But we're race ready. And Brody, being the great son-in-law he is, he's going to finish the body for me when I go to Italy. I'll be going to Italy January 17th through the 27th. And you're saying, well, where's the body? Well, it's over here, actually. So where is the body? It's over, it's behind, there's all our plastic. And we love the body. Believe it or not, that's the body. This stuff is fantastic. Everybody's using it now. Very flexible. Love that. Oh, I'll never forget that. Finally won Highland. Look at that, huh? Highland, Illinois. Isn't that something? And then that's their trophy. And then, of course, you got a kind of like a... Did you know those are the same colors as if you would have won the Indianapolis 500? Those are the exact same flowers and everything. Yeah, got us a win up there in Quincy. But, all right. So let's go on over to Brody. I told you I'm looking good. I'm race ready. But Brody's going to go ahead while I'm going to Italy. And he's going to put the new body on the car for me. All right. So what we got is my son-in-law's over here. This is Fusion Carts. We got a good picture right here, Brody. You got your wings over there.
Yep. We got things everywhere.
Tell me about this cart.
This is a cart that I'm building for my brother, Briley. He came and drove for me last year and did really well down there. So
hold on. Where are you going?
Shawnee, Oklahoma, Manufacturers Throwdown.
Manufacturers Showdown. When is it?
Next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I think it's the 9th through the 11th.
So this is your best cart. Let's talk about it.
Yep.
This is unbelievable. The wing. So those wings right there, those wings go right up on top here, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about this cart.
This is kind of the sister cart to the one we had at PRI. So Gage Stevens' cart, it's got all the upgrades, updates.
Gage Stevens, he your ace driver?
Yes, he is. He's our open driver. He's up in Iowa, races at English Creek weekly. Great kid. So I just built one just like his for my brother.
So Briley,
yeah.
Pompei. Where did that name Pompei, P-O-M-P-E, where did that Pompei name come from?
No idea. I think you know more about it than I do.
It is. I watched the Netflix. And you guys are like warriors.
Yeah, something like that.
If you go to Netflix, there's some type of gladiator movie, Pompei.
Yeah. I always use Briley as like a dummy for R&D stuff, stupid things.
He's a good driver.
That I don't want to try for me because I'm not as good as he is. So this one I kind of stuck to the normal stuff, like what our customers always get, and there's no fancy weird tubing in it or anything.
So this is your most high-end cart. Everything is carbon fiber.
Yep. This is, if you order a Fusion, you can order all the same stuff. So
that is your company right there.
Yep.
FusionCarts.pro. Is that where they go?
.pro. Yep. It's pretty self-explanatory once you get there. There's some good pictures and whatnot. But
yeah, I like that.
Yep.
Very nice. So what is, I know everything, but we want to teach everybody. What is this?
That's the radiator. Keeps us cool.
That's the radiator, and this is, what do you call this, honeycomb?
Honeycomb, yep.
Keeps the mud from getting in there.
Yep, and rocks and whatnot.
And tell me about this badass motor and this good-looking header. What is all this?
So this is a 1987.
Whoa, say that again.
1987 CR5 Honda CR500 two-stroke motor. We typically run like pretty stock engines, but this one is not stock.
Yeah.
It's kind of our big race engine.
So tell me about these Outlaw Carts. Is this where Kyle Larson and Rico Abreu started?
Yeah, they're definitely the most known ones. But yeah, it's kind of where everybody gets their start, and it's my true love. So I enjoy building them and helping our customers go fast.
I like all these nice little titanium bolts. Oh my God, that spins so easy. Look at, whoa, that's crazy. Really good looking race car right here. How much lighter is your new cart than the ones previous?
So like our original first cart, this is about 17 pounds lighter than our original cart. So.
And I've talked to Kyle Larson about this. When you guys spin out, this is the clutch, right?
Yeah, you grab.
So if you spin out, what do?
You snag the clutch and
pull the clutch
give
in.
it gas and turn left or right or whatever direction and hammer it.
You start to spin out, you pull this in and wing, wing, keep it going.
Yep. And when the engine, like some engines are built for a ton of top end, so they kind of have a dead spot on the bottom end. So every corner you'll see some guys feather the clutch, keep it up in the RPM so they can get off the corner too.
Wow, you learn a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
So tell me about this one over here. I've seen you guys had a couple already go out the door. Who's that one for?
Well, this is for John Warner. He was our first
John Warner.
First Fusion customer outside of building one for my brother and I. He had never raced anything ever, and he's come a long ways. I'm confident that he's going to win one or two or maybe even more races this year.
Right. So you're always building carts. There's always 3 or 4 here.
Sure.
Of course, the Mittler.
Yep.
The most incredible tubing notcher of all time.
I built 6 cages in the time it took me to build one before. So,
wow.
Like, it was incredible.
So, all right, we got some new tires. These are the tires that go on it.
Yep.
Ooh, good looking tires.
The new Vane K wheel.
Oh, you helped design that.
Yeah. So we always have an issue getting the tire on the wheel with these bead locks, and it's kind of a wrestling match. We inverted the design so you can just put the bead lock on there and it seats just like the.
Yeah, it's a big deal. You've really helped develop this whole Outlaw Cart here in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Out of Arnold, Missouri.
Yep. And this is a cart. I was trying to find some speed widths for Briley, and it didn't work. So it's this.
Little R&D, research and development. Of course, you use Max Pappas steering wheels. Really nice. Oh yeah, that's what we all use.
So I call those the anti-arm pump steering wheel.
Yeah, how come?
Because they're a handful, and these things, they have big grips, and these granules into them. So
yeah, nice grips. I like that grip.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right, so I think that's a look what's going on, and here's the cages. So when you look at a cart like John's, that's the start of the cart. Then I watch you build these.
Yep.
And these are the cages, and you literally do everything yourself. I watch you bend the tubing starting from scratch.
Yeah. And I won't cut the tubing in the shop because it stinks the shop up. So even when it's 15 degrees outside, I was out cutting tubing with the chops off.
Oh man, so 15 degrees and you're outside cutting all this tubing.
Right, because they make it too dirty in here.
Yeah. So there's all the tubing laying on the floor. Yep.
Future cages and Nerf bars.
Future cages and Nerf bars. And yeah, and you're doing everything yourself, literally everything. I love it. And look at those. Here's what I like. These incredible titanium bolts. Let's get a good look at these bolts. So, man, oh man, look at those bolts. Those are some badass. Are those titanium or what are they?
Yep.
Wow, so light.
Yep.
Those are so light. All right, Brody. Well, I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah. And so when you gonna put the body on my race car?
As soon as I get back from Shawnee, we're gonna sleep when we get back because I don't like to stop on the way home and then start bending sheet metal.
All right, everybody. we hope you enjoyed what's going on here in the winter. Brody's my youngest son-in-law. You got Brooke and Jacob, then you got Justin and Brandy, and then Brittany and Brody. And this is Brody. All right, then. Well, I guess that's it. That's what we got going on.